Alright. Another episode of Price Check, and could call this one Don't Sleep on Pottery. So we are looking at eBay results here for Rookwood Pottery, one of my favorite American art pottery makes coming out of the Ohio Valley region in the early 20th century. And this is a great example for folks who might be, and I don't mean this in any which way, but like overcommitted to new flipping and new antiques and mantiques and stuff. But you want to see something impressive? Is look at these prices and then just look at the volume that is being done here. And if that's not enough to get you to perk up a little bit as a reseller, as someone who does thrifting, I mean, we're probably 150 listings down, and we're still over $300 for these solds. And Rookwood is out there. 200 listings, 200 sales, recent sales in, and we're still sitting at a healthy price point. Let's see, if we go all the way to 400. Oh my god. And, these prices aren't particularly hot. They're 30-40% above what they were a couple of years ago. But took 400 recent sales to get to still $150. Like, that is impressive. So what are we looking for on Rookwood? Here's some open auctions that I might actually keep my eye on this. I love this, and the cool thing about Rookwoods is they are all easy to date. They used a cohesive system where this emblem will be different, the X's will mean something, and the numbers will mean something, and you can look up and find exactly when it was made. Now this, looks just about right. 1930s Art Deco blue skyscraper. Probably gonna push quite a ways ahead of this. We've got 1 day, 17 hours. We'll check back in on that one. Let's go ahead and mark that as favorite. And here we've got another one that's running this sort of cream pink to green. Was a really common Rookwood coloring. I've actually bought a couple items with that coloring. One pretty close to this, I believe. This was quite a few years ago. Purchased for $17 and sold for $120 or so. Here we've got a really fine example of a painted Rookwood, and it just has that special early 20th century look. And here you go. You can't argue with that. $1,900. Got here 1917. So obviously the earlier the better. You can get some of this really great arts and crafts work. What have we got here? $9.95 undamaged Rookwood Amsboro Brown 1912. Oh, that is great. Really strong arts and crafts feeling to that. And we've got the Rookwood emblem marked for, let's say, 1912, which we can kind of take their word for it because we could look it up very easily. $1,000. 1923. And this is the kind of thing, if you're at the wrong, or if you're at the right estate and the sellers just don't know, this is something that could just get overlooked in a bathroom. And someone could just leave it there and just price it, or price it wherever it is. Like, maybe it's just sitting somewhere in the kitchen. Like, it doesn't scream out to the untrained eye that this is just a fine piece of American art pottery. Maybe that's part of the charm. But this is something that somebody could overlook this at a sale, and you could get a real treat there. Here you've got one pretty close to one that I've purchased and sold. I'm not a fan. I don't have the money to throw around to get some of these, $2,000 ones right now. But this is one that I saw, picked up. It was about $20, and quick 5x on the price in a month or so. It's a good name, Rookwood. Rookwood is a good name for pottery. So I'll keep doing some more pottery too, because the prices are so strong and there's so much of it, and it's something where people who have it are trying to pass it on to people who have no idea what they have, and they're getting rid of it. It's showing up at thrift stores. It's something you should know. You should have the ability to look up pottery and make sure that something that looks like this doesn't go for $670. Well, that'll be it for this episode, and make sure to like and subscribe. I will probably never stop doing these. They're just too much fun. So, thanks. Let me know if you have any